Hi, I'm Amy, head gardener here at Castlefield Viaduct, the National Trust's newest garden project, and I'm here to take you behind the scenes on this amazing historical site. Castlefield Viaduct is in the heart of Manchester, an incredible city that deserves more access to green space. 1 in 5 people in England struggles to access green space, which is why we've teamed up with local communities to help bring this historic site to life. It's a year-long pilot project, and the site is split into several different sections which illustrate different elements that could work here. So we've got the Naked Viaduct here, which is just the original railway ballast with a few buddleias poking through, and it really showcases the architecture and the historic structure of the building. And then behind that we've got our more kind of green, traditional woodlandy plants. We've got things that would be naturally growing here, like the silver birch. So that's like a kind of a light touch of horticulture. And then we've got our partner plots, and they've all used their plot to say something different. So you've got City of Trees, you've got Manchester Museum of Science and Industry, and you've got Urban Wilderness and the Castlefield Forum, and they're all doing something different with their plots. And then beyond our partner plots, we've got our kind of high horticulture section where we've gone all out with flamboyant colours, tropical plants, native plants, scented plants, and then beyond that we've got our visitor centre, and then we've just got the viaduct as nature has claimed it since 1969. So it's a wild meadow with species like wild strawberries and buddleia and birch and some cotoneaster that's escaped from gardens. So that's all a real kind of return to nature. So you can see all these different elements working together, and what we want to find out is what people want from this space. We want to know what they want to use it for. Do they want it as a cycle hub? Do they want it as somewhere to go and do yoga? Do they want it to be accessible to kids? Do they want to do horticulture? Do they want to be planting bulbs? So it's really going to be a case of asking the general public what they want from the space and then taking that forward, hopefully, in the next step. Let's hear from our community partners, and they're going to tell you about their own plots that they've designed for the viaduct.
Hi, I'm Laurel Gallagher, co-director at Urban Wilderness, an arts organisation in Stoke-on-Trent, and today I'm really pleased to be at the Castlefield Viaduct in Manchester to show you our partner plot, the Garden of Possibilities. It is a space which we co-designed with young people from Manchester, and all of our work is about creative placemaking, transformatory work in disused post-industrial spaces, creating places where young people can really thrive. So what we've created here is a beautiful geodesic dome, and this is to symbolise a safe space where young people can come and spend some time away from the stresses and the busyness of city life. They can look up and feel connected to the sky and all the nature around them. The planting here was all chosen by the young people at 42nd Street. They've chosen plants which would normally be considered as weeds, but they felt really represented the sort of urban grittiness of life living in Manchester. And they also have amazing medicinal properties. So we have over here planted nettles, which are really thriving, and they are great for respiratory problems. We have some feverfew here, which is really beautiful but also really good for treating fevers. We also have lemon balm, and that is really excellent for treating anxiety and stress. We hope that this is a space where young people in Manchester will feel like they are welcome to take some time out, to feel rejuvenated and remember the sort of healing qualities of nature, even in an urban space like this.
My name's Amy, and I work for City of Trees, the tree planting movement for Greater Manchester. We're delivering a green recovery, tackling the climate emergency head-on by planting trees and restoring woodlands and green spaces for the people and wildlife of Greater Manchester. We're here at our plot on the Castlefield Viaduct, Greater Manchester's trees, past, present and future. We're showcasing the amazing benefits that trees and shrubs have played throughout the ages and how they've contributed to people's lives in Greater Manchester. For example, we've got the sweet chestnut tree, which in Roman times fed soldiers as they were building forts such as the Manchester Fort just down here off the Castlefield Viaduct. We've also got the gooseberry bush, and we've got a few little fruit on there, and gooseberry growing competitions used to be really popular with mill workers in the 19th century. We also want to really showcase the important benefits that trees and shrubs do bring, especially to urban centres. Trees and woods also really help people's mental health and well-being, and so that's why we're really excited to be part of the Castlefield Viaduct, providing people who may usually just rush through town doing their day-to-day lives, experience some time out on the viaduct, providing a green space for them to pause and relax in this iconic setting.
Thanks to your support, we're able to look after special places for future generations to enjoy.